document dot create element, because remember, whenever you create an unordered list, you have your unordered list tags, and then in between there you have list item tags. So of course, anytime we want to add a new element to this, we put li. So what we did basically is we created an li to put inside our unordered list, an element to put inside another element. Simple enough. So now what we need to do is, remember, let's go ahead and take a step back and look at HTML. Whenever you create an unordered list, you put list items inside that, and in between those tags, you go ahead and write whatever text is in your list. Kind of like this. Unordered list, and then you go ahead and put list item, and then text in here. So basically the only thing we have to do is we need to create this text. So let me go ahead and delete that because that wasn't valid code. So let's just go ahead and name this variable text1. And of course, anytime we want to create a text node, that's basically what text is, a node, because everything's a node. Document dot create text node is what the function's called. And we'll just go ahead and put, what's one of my favorite things? Old Dan. I guess he's my favorite. So now what we want to do is we want to say, okay, we want to stick this text inside this element. So why do we do this, and why doesn't it just, figure it out for us? Well, the reason is because we do this because we're going to be creating a lot of different elements in a lot of different text nodes. Now, the reason that we need to explicitly say, I'll go ahead and write the thing first. Item 1, append child text1. Now what I'm basically saying in this line, and this is kind of like the last line we need to really pay attention to, is append child means put something inside something else. So what we're saying is put this text inside the li tags. So this was the text node. We want to put it inside the li. And that's kind of how everything works, kind of, in CSS, HTML, XML. Whenever something is a child of something else, it means it's inside it. Kind of like you're a child and you were inside your mother. And I mean that when you're a baby, not, in some kind of weird kind of way. But basically, this div is a child of this body. The script is a child of this head. The head is a child of this HTML. So that's basically what a child means, to be inside something else. So now what we basically did is we created an unordered list, and we didn't really do anything to it yet, but we will eventually. And we created a list item, and we also created text. And on this line right here, we put the text inside the list item. So now let me go ahead and just copy this because I won't, type everything out because, you guys got things to do. Alright, so let me go ahead and put 2, text 2, and 3, 3, 3, 3. Alright, so now I just got to change this. What's another one of my favorite things? Tuna. I'll put chicken wings and tuna. Chicken wings and tuna. Alright, so let me go ahead and give me a little more space to work with. Alright, so basically what we have here is 3 bits of text inside 3 list items. But if we take a look at this, we didn't append any of these list items, or we didn't stick them inside this list yet. So even though the text is where it needs to be in between the list items, what we need to do now is we need to put all the list items inside this unordered list. So you guys can probably figure out how to do that, and I guess I can just do this. Oops, what the WTF? Alright. So list dot append child, which pretty much means stick something inside this list. Well, what do we need to stick inside? Well, we need to stick inside this, which is item 1, and now I can just use my nice copy and paste feature right here.